What's up, guys? It's Shayla's89, and this is Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 1, Episode 8. Let's just go ahead and get started. Berg and Tiara, they talk in the studio, they hear the mix of Tiara's song that Berg produced, and he goes all out in the studio. Champagne, Tiara's favorite fruits and stuff, red light special type shit. I was like, okay, Berg, are you trying to fuck her in the studio, or are you trying to listen to the song? Which one is you trying to do? Or are you trying to do both? Okay. Um, and he tells Tiara what Hazel said or whatever. But he didn't tell Tiara that Berg that he's basically called Tiara her boo, like his boo, and that's what set Hazel off. But whatever, I digress. Moving on. This bitch Hazel and Masika, they working out. She talks about the little incident she had with Berg and whatever. And she finds it odd that Masika, is starting to hang out with Berg more often, or how close they really are. Masika, shows the photo from the photo shoot that she had, and invited her to come to the unveiling, right? Okay, moving on. Amanda and Fizz, they talk about old dude that who she happened to be going to breakfast with, and Fizz said, he's driving my news business, and then Amanda and that boy happened to be pulled up. Yeah, and then they get into, Fizz gets into it, whatever, and basically saying like we on a break, or I'm single until whenever I decide to take you back or whatever. So yeah, Tiara and Nikki, they hang out at Nikki's house, and they talk about being single, and how Tiara's fine with this being single right now, for right now, and Tiara talks about Berg and things that happen at the studio, or whatever. And Nikki was like, "You don't know Berg like you, or whatever, whatever." And then Nikki invites Tiara to come to a strip club that her parents are basically renting out, but somebody else owns. Like they own it, but the guy is using it, or whatever, something like that. Fizz and Moniece. Fizz and Moniece, they look at the house that Fizz is planning to move into, or one of the houses that Fizz plans to move into, with Cameron, with or without Amanda. And they talk about the house, they talk about the co-parenting thing, and they talk about Amanda. And then Moniece gets all playful with Fizz and stuff. She was like, oh, maybe I can come here and visit sometime and, be with Cameron or whatever, sleep over, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. They talk about her business and how she needs $130,000 for her prototype or whatever. Yeah, moving on. I really don't care about Fizz and Moniece too much, because it sounded like a Stevie J, Mimi, baby daddy, baby mama type of shit that I don't really care for. But if y'all care for it, I'll talk about it. Moving on. Masika and Berg meet up and they talk about the Hazel track and all the other bullshit that went on. Masika tells how she feels about the track. Like, yeah, Hazel's verse was not a verse. It was basically like a writing from her journal that she happens to talk about on a track. No, sorry, boo. Rapping's not your forte. Stick with PR. Yeah. So basically, Berg offers the track to Masika, and they take an Instagram photo or whatever, and eventually Hazel sees it. Princess and Ray J, they talk about Ray J's whole incident and how basically, like, the problem needs to stop, or problem needs to stop is him drinking. If you stop drinking, get problem. No drinking, no problem, okay? No drinking, no problem. but and he thinks he can build, an empire with Princess, and that Princess might be the one to take him off the market. Helps out because you need somebody to take you off the market, you crazy ass motherfucker. Amanda and Fizz, they talk about their situation, and basically, Fizz brings up Moniz, and I said that he showed the house or whatever, and Amanda took it in a whole different. He said he showed the house. He didn't say she was moving in. He was like, but Amanda, you have no right to say anything at all because last time I checked, you're not Kim's mother. Moniz can have a right to look at the house that Fizz is looking at because that Fizz is moving their son to a different area. So that means she gets the right to look at the area because she has to know where her son lives. So shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Okay. She gets on her feelings about anyway, and then Fizz, I think he'd being spiteful about that, being stupid about that. Not stupid, but out of the spite, saying that, Moni said that she wanted to move in and blah, blah, blah. And that's when she got angry. And then basically he was like, well, I'm a bachelor, blah, blah, blah. How you gonna tell me what I can't do and blah, 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 this and that, whatever. Yeah, I both think that this, please. Masika and Hazel, she has her little event, and they get into it, and Hazel gets into her little fits about some picture that her and Burke, that Masika and Burke took, and how they all buddy now and stuff. But Masika did tell you, delusional bitch, that they were friends way before. And if they fucked, most likely she either would have told you or you would have found out eventually. I'm just saying. You was like, I'm not stupid and I'm not the one to be played. But you're playing yourself, honey, because Burke don't want you. If he did want you, he would have claimed you by now. But not. But he's not. But he not. Okay? He not claiming you. He don't want you. He didn't even want you on the track. That's how much he ain't thinking about you. And the fact that you think Masika wants him and all the stuff when she's been sticking up for you, you've been crying on her shoulder and helping you out. Come on now. Yes, I know some bitches do that. Oh, you can cry on my shoulder, but yeah, I'm fucking a man at the same time. Come on. This bitch. Moniz and Amanda, they meet up and talk about what basically the conversations that they're both hearing from Fizz or whatever. And Amanda thinks it's inappropriate that she should be looking at the house or whatever, with Fizz and joking and saying stuff that's inappropriate. Amanda, when you say shit, please be a distance from Moniz. Because the way she grabbed you up, I was waiting for her to punch you, but, that would have probably made it worse between her and Fizz. So, please be a foot distant between Moniz and you when you open your mouth. Because, obviously, you wasn't ready for when she grabbed you. She gave you a warning over and over to stop saying shit, and you want to keep opening your mouth and saying it. That caused you to get hit. Stop it. She's telling you to stop saying it. Leave it alone, because obviously you notice the bitch is crazy. She's a calm crazy. She's gonna warn you calmly, and then she's just gonna come out and beat your ass, like I would do. I'm very calm crazy. I'm gonna alright, I'm gonna let you test your patience with me. I'm like, and then I'm going to come and cut you. Okay? Alright. But yeah, she grabs Amanda's hair and all this other stuff. It's taking out the little thing. The little restaurant. Amanda, you have no right to say anything. You're not married to this man. As far as he's single. Anyway, Nikki and T, they sit at the unveiling, And Hazel thinks Masika invited Tiara, which she didn't, because Tiara don't think Masika knew Tiara was coming. They see the unveiling, and then Nikki's a little surprised about it, whatever. And I think in the next episode, she comes to Masika saying, "Oh, I can get you removed off the billboard, whatever, whatever." And then I think Nikki's mom shows a mugshot of Masika, and then they get into it with each other, whatever, whatever. Nikki's mother, why are you even in it? Go somewhere with your old ass. Move. Ugh. Anyways, I am finished this review.